Did you know that Robert the Bruce, the legendary Scottish king, and William Wallace, the famous freedom fighter, never actually met? Despite the fact that they were alive during the same time period and both played significant roles in Scotland's fight for independence, there is no historical evidence to suggest that these two iconic figures crossed paths. One of the most famous stories about Bruce comes from the Battle of Bannockburn. It is said that during the battle, Bruce killed English knight Henry de Bohun in a single combat. As the story goes, de Bohun charged at Bruce, who stood his ground. At the very last moment, Bruce sidestepped the charge and cleaved his axe into de Bohun's head, ultimately claiming victory. Bruce's triumph at Bannockburn in 1314 allowed him to secure the return of his wife, Elizabeth, his daughter Marjorie, his sister Christina, and Robert Wishart, the Bishop of Glasgow. It was a significant victory that not only boosted Bruce's reputation but also proved instrumental in reuniting him with his loved ones. Though Bruce is often revered as a Scottish hero, it is interesting to note that he initially remained loyal to the English king when warfare broke out in 1296. It was only after 8 months that Bruce renounced his oath and joined the Scottish revolt against Edward I, recognizing John Balliol as king. This change of allegiance was influenced by his marriage to Elizabeth de Burgh, daughter of the Earl of Ulster. Before the wars, it was not uncommon for Scottish nobles to hold English lands. Records indicate that Bruce held properties in Durham and other English estates. However, in 1306, Edward I confiscated the honour of Huntingdon from him, further fueling Bruce's determination to fight for Scottish independence. In addition to his military endeavours, Bruce also played a role in Irish affairs. In 1315, his younger brother Edward led an expedition to Ireland with the goal of overthrowing the Dublin-based English government and becoming the High King of Ireland. Robert joined him in 1317, but the expedition faced numerous challenges and ultimately failed. One of the most significant outcomes of Bruce's reign was the signing of the 1328 Treaty of Edinburgh. This treaty brought peace between Scotland and England and recognised Scotland's independence. As part of the treaty, Bruce's young son David was married to Edward III's sister Joan. In Bruce's documentation, more than 600 written acts have survived, including charters, briefs, letters, and treaties. These documents offer insights into his rule and how he rewarded supporters by granting them lands and privileges. Additionally, Bruce played a role in expanding parliamentary representation in Scotland. He summoned burgesses from each royal borough to attend sessions of Parliament, a practice that continued long after his reign and helped to establish a more representative government. So, there you have it. 10 facts about Robert the Bruce that you probably didn't know. From his legendary battles to his diplomatic endeavours, Bruce's legacy as the King of Scots endures, shaping the course of Scottish history and inspiring generations to come.